welcome back to my YouTube channel. I'm Dena, creator of Bohemian Magic Studios, and today I just wanted to talk to you guys. I got a video request from one of my viewers, La Luna Moss. Thank you so much for responding to my last video and leaving a comment down below about what you wanted to see from me on this channel. So one of the things on that list was a witchy haul, or where I get my witchy supplies from, and honestly the answer is I don't get them from any one specific place. Over the years, it's just kind of been like a mishmash of supplies from like all different scattered places. And one thing I like to do specifically is pick up things when I'm on my travels. So if I can find like a little new age shop or somewhere like really like a hole in the wall kind of unique little witchy spot, I like to pick up something from there so I have that to take back as a souvenir to use in my magic when I get home. I kind of came up with like a list of supplies and stuff that I can go down and kind of tell you where I get all of these things. If I leave anything out, just send me a DM on my Instagram page at Bohemian Magic Studios. If you have any comments or questions, you can also leave them down below and I'll be sure to answer that if you want to know where I get something that is not on this list. But I think I pretty much covered a lot of the things on here as far as witchy supplies goes. I have candles, crystals, incense, herbs, books, tarot decks, mortar and pestle, fragrance oils, essential oils, roller bottles and canisters, coconut oil and carriers, Organza bags, wrap cloths, abalone shell, and sage. If there's anything else that I missed that's not on that list, just definitely let me know in the comments down below. Or you can DM me if you have a more personal question and you want to ask me where I got something else that's not on this list. So I guess the first thing I'm gonna go through are my candles. I kind of pick up my candles like from wherever, but you can probably get the most candles and biggest bang for your buck if you just get candles at the dollar store. Honestly, I've been getting candles at the dollar store since I was like 13. Because like, you know, I didn't have a job back then, so $1 a candle or $1 for a pack of a few candles, it really went a long way. They have an assortment of different colors, and they also have those like prayer candles with like the saints on them and stuff like that. I've seen there before. So you can like really get a lot of candles at the dollar store for $1 a candle, or even $1 for a pack of candles. It really all depends. Or you can get them from drugstores. Drugstores sell candles too. You can rip the labels off and you can like, you know, write your own sigils or make your own labels for them or whatever you need to do. That's pretty much where I get all my candles from. I actually have a whole box of stuff here that I brought home from my parents' house. I was going through some stuff. I had a little cabinet there that I used for all my witchy supplies and stuff. So there's tons and tons of stuff in here that I just like have to go through. There's a little candle right here. I don't even know where I got this. This candle is definitely from the dollar store back in the day. They look like beeswax, but they're not real beeswax. They're just regular wax, and they actually smell like peppermint, or they used to smell like peppermint. It doesn't smell anymore, but that's how long I've had this candle. So this candle, this one still smells. I got this one like a year or two ago. I think I might have gotten this at the New Age shop in New Hope, Pennsylvania, which is one of my favorite witchy shops ever. I used to go there as a teenager with some friends, and we used to always go in there and get some like crystals and like books and stuff. Some of the first like witchy books that I've ever bought was from that shop in New Hope, Pennsylvania. It might be under new ownership now. I don't know. It's probably changed over the years, but it's always been a witch shop as long as I've known it. I got this one there. This is an orange cinnamon candle. It's got some cinnamon on the top. This is a money spell candle, and it actually came with a little money spell. It's probably in here somewhere. I have to find it. Also on that list, La Luna Moss actually requested a money spell video, so maybe I will do that with this candle. I can finally do it. Here is the shop that I go to in New Hope, Pennsylvania. If you're ever in the area, definitely check out Gypsy Heaven. That's where I got my money spell candle. They have like, you know, witchy herbs and like books and stuff. This bottle is just a bottle of sparkling spring water, and I thought it was so pretty, so I saved it for my moon water. So anytime there's like a full moon or anything, I'll put it in this bottle. Just fill it with some like distilled water or something, and then put it under the moon, and then you can drink it. I love this bottle for my moon water, and I just keep reusing it. I don't even remember where I got this. I think I got this at like a restaurant or something in New York City, but I've never seen this water before, and I just thought the bottle was gorgeous, so I kept it. This little thing is like from the dollar store, I'm pretty sure, filled with some incense cones. There's just like a bunch of random crap in here. This incense is like a coil incense, and I actually got this at the dollar store ages ago. I have a little Asian bowl that my grandmother gave me. She likes little bowls like this. So these are the candles that I used to just like pick up at the dollar store. They used to have these like little swirly candles. I haven't seen them there in a while, but keep your eye out if you have a dollar store near you. You might have these little swirly candles, and they have them in all different colors. I have this one in pink, this maroon candle, and I also saw a shop in the mall. I think it's like called Copenhagen or something like that. It's just like a random store of tchotchkes, and I saw multicolor candles there for like really cheap. I think it was like maybe $1 or $2 for 3 candles. So check that out as well, and they have like an assortment of all different colors. Check the description for that. Strawberry incense. I actually wrote a song about strawberry incense, so I will link that in the description down below as well. And I just have like a bunch of like little candle holders. I have like wax melts, incense cones, incense as well. You can buy incense at the dollar store. It's not the best incense. It actually kind of smells like stale ash when you burn it. It's not the best. If you want really good incense, I would just like check if those like new age shops in the mall, like East meets West, they usually have really good incense. Or when I'm on my travels, I'll usually pick up incense along the way if I find it as well. I have tons and 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 tons of incense. I have boxes, coils, cones, sticks, and also, you know where I've also bought a lot of incense? These 2 packs of incense actually are from Disney World. If you go to Epcot, there's all the different countries there. China and Japan has the best incense ever. So if you want good incense, check out China and Japan. I've also seen this brand, this AQUA. They sell this on Amazon as well, and I also have seen this in a little new age shop when I was in LA on Venice Beach. So I've seen this one around a few places, but definitely check Amazon for this one. This is actually probably my favorite incense. It smells very cooling. It's a little watery. I use it on my mermaid altar. If you see those videos, I'll be posting those in July, so definitely keep checking back for those. So I love my AQUA incense. Little wrap cloths. I love my little wrap cloths. I usually wrap tarot decks or crystals or anything in here if I'm traveling. This is just a little handkerchief that my mom gave me from Italy. So I love little Italian little cloths and stuff like that. I have like little soaps and stuff. A lot of these little soaps and little tchotchkes are from my good friend Dena Miller. She runs a YouTube channel called Milady Lila, and you can check that out in the description down below, or in the info cards. I'll link her channel up here. She actually makes a lot of soaps and stuff, and she actually had a little tea shop a couple years back. She closed it down, unfortunately, but now I think she does like house parties and fun stuff like that. She just makes these like really cute little soaps, and I just love her shop. And here's Dena's card. It's really cute. And here's the other side. I also buy like a lot of soaps and stuff around if I like see them at a market. This one's from the Lavender Farm. I did a video on that. I'll link that down below. And like incense burners, these are really cheap. You could buy these on Amazon probably for a few bucks, or at like places like East meets West or any new age shops. They're usually only a few bucks for the wooden ones. And then I actually bought a pendulum when I went to Salem, Massachusetts. Here is the merchant that I bought it from. It's a white selenite pendulum, and you gotta keep it away from water because selenite will dissolve in it. So that's basically everything that's like really in this box. It's just like, honestly, it's like a mishmash of shit. So herbs. Most of my herbs, I've either harvested them from my parents' old garden in their backyard, but I've since moved, so I'm trying to get my own garden started up here. Or I usually buy them from like farmers markets where they're honestly very cheap, or I'll go to a farm and pick like stuff like lavender. I went to a lavender farm a couple years ago. We picked lavender for llamas, which was a lot of fun, and I did a video on that, so I will link that down below. I usually just get my herbs and spices from, you know, random farmers markets or farms, or I will harvest it myself. Or you can actually, if you want to buy herbs in bulk, you can check out mountainroseherbs.com, I believe the name of it is, and I will link that down below. They sell herbs and spices and carrier oils and canisters, and they are honestly your one-stop shop for everything herbs, and they're all certified organic, I believe. So Mountain Rose Herbs is a really great place to get like herbs and spices and stuff in bulk, especially if you're planning on making products to sell. My tarot decks, I have a lot of tarot decks, and I might actually do a separate video on all my tarot decks, but I bought a few. But most of the tarot decks that I have received as gifts. First one that I ever got, I bought myself. That was not a gift. So it's a complete myth that you have to wait until somebody gives you your tarot tarot deck to like start on tarot. That's bullshit, so don't listen to those myths. You can start whenever you want, and you should definitely buy a deck that you feel the most called to. If you feel drawn to it and you feel a connection to it, then that's probably even better because it's working with your intuition. It's better to feel called to it, but it's not bad to receive them as gifts either. I've gotten them as gifts, I bought my own. Just use what you feel called to use, and I will do a separate video on that. But right now, my favorite deck that I use for like all purpose is obviously the standard Rider-Waite, illustrated by Pamela Coleman Smith. My ultimate favorite deck, which you guys see all over my Instagram, is the Joie de Vivre deck by Paulina Cassidy. I am absolutely in love with that deck. I use it for everything. It's bright, it's whimsical, it's colorful, it fits my style, and I love it so much. I get a lot of tarot decks on Amazon, and also if you get the Amazon Chase card, you get money back for everything you purchase. You could use that credit card wherever you go, like gas stations, restaurants, you know, pharmacies, wherever. Every time you make a purchase with that card, you get a little bit of cash back, so then when you go to make your purchases on Amazon, you can use your points instead of using your other money or whatever. Use your points to shop on Amazon, which I do all the time. So Mortar and Pestle is a very big witchy tool, and you can use this to grind up herbs and spices. You can use this in cooking, or you can use this in your magic. You can find these on Amazon or witchy shops. I actually bought this one at a little witchy shop in Red Bank, New Jersey. I don't remember the name of the shop, but I bought this there, and I also bought a little package of like jasmine and frankincense resin. I really love this, and it's very heavyweight, but I love the intricate carving in it. I thought it was so pretty. So another thing that I want to go over are my essential oils. I am an avid essential oil user. If you watch my channel, you will see all the essential oils projects and videos that I've done. I have a whole playlist on essential oils, so I will link that down below. Basically, essential oils are my life. This whole bag is filled with essential oils. This is where I keep them all. I also keep a select few on my bedside table. I like to use my Serenity oil. I like to douse myself in that before I go to bed. Sometimes I'll put a little lavender under my tongue, or I will put like vetiver and whisper blend and Serenity blend in my diffuser, and I will run that to get me to go to sleep at night because I have horrible insomnia, so it's crazy. I can do another video on all my essential oils if you would like, but I think that would be a very lengthy video if I did that all right now. Just know that all my essential oils, I am a doTERRA affiliate, so if you are interested in a free class, let me know and I will be happy to set that up with you. As a wholesale member, you get 25% off all oils, all products, not just the oils, all the products, and that's all year round. And if your membership expires and you renew the following year, you get a free bottle of peppermint. So there's always free oils to go around. They also run an oil camp on Facebook from time to time, and I have won a couple products, and they're really good prizes over there, let me tell you. I once won a whole kit of the emotional therapy oils, and that's probably well over like a $60 value, maybe even like a $80 value, but I don't know, I don't remember, but it was worth a lot, and I got it for free because I won oil camp. And sometimes you win oils just for participating, so that's awesome too. So doTERRA, I will leave my affiliate link in the description down below, so if you want to sign up with an account through me, I do get a little commission, so I would really appreciate that. In all of my essential oils, I use coconut oil. I really like to use this hardened coconut oil in like salves and sugar scrubs, and this is great on your skin when you get out of the shower. If you don't want to use lotion, I really love using coconut oil, and it makes your skin baby soft. And this big container right here, I get at Costco for like 20 bucks. Don't buy this in a regular grocery store. You're gonna pay like 20 bucks for a jar like this size. So if you want your coconut oil, definitely get it wholesale at like Costco or something. They even make the fractionated coconut oil, which all the fats have been taken out, so it always stays in liquid form. This coconut oil they sell this at doTERRA for 12 bucks. Even though they sell this at doTERRA and I am an avid doTERRA affiliate, I do think $12 for this is a little steep. I actually saw fractionated coconut oil in CVS the other day, and it was on sale. Coconut oils like this big, fractionated coconut oil, is for like $6. That was a steal. I didn't get them because I was there for something else and I didn't want to spend all my money, so maybe I'll go back for it. And I actually haven't even checked Costco for the fractionated, so maybe I'll do that, but I know that the big one, the hardened coconut oil, they have at Costco for like 20 bucks. You can use this for cooking, in your homemade skincare products, for cuts, burns. You can pretty much use it for anything. I love it. So that's my coconut oil, and that's one of my major witchy products that I always need on hand. I don't know if y'all have noticed, but I am more of a kitchen witch, and I do a lot of more practical magic. As far as spells and stuff, I practice the law of attraction on a daily basis, and I do all that kind of stuff, but I feel like it's not like an everyday thing for me. I do that when I feel like I need a little boost, or I need to, like, you know, meditate on something and give it that extra power that I need to manifest certain things. But on the daily, little magical tips come from things that I use in my everyday life, like my herbs and my spices and my oils, my bath and body products, my tarot decks. I do practice divination quite a bit. So as far as like roller bottles and canisters for my essential oils, I have found that Amazon is by far the cheapest. I got these, I think it was like 12 of these little roller bottles for $12. So it's $1 a roller bottle, and it comes with the cap, comes with the little roller fixture, and it came with a little funnel. And it came all in a little box. Amazon.com is definitely more affordable than like oil tools or any specific website dedicated to essential oils. I think they're a little more pricey. So I think Amazon is your best bet when buying tools for your oils. Just being real here. As far as jars and canisters for my herbs and my spices, you can either recycle old products. This was an old spice container, and this was like an old like jelly or jam container. Just wash them out, put your own little, you know, ribbons or whatever. I put my own labeling on here because I actually had my own homemade bath salts in here at one point, just testing out some products. Put your herbs and spices in these cute little jars, or you can get them at like a dollar store. I think they sell cute little jars like this there. They also sell these cute little jars at like a Michael's or like an AC Moore or a Hobby Lobby. They sell tons of cute little jars like this for really cheap. So definitely, if you're planning on jarring your herbs and spices, definitely check out your local craft supply stores, or you could just recycle. So I just wanted to briefly talk about Organza bags real quick. You can buy like the really small ones, or you can buy the bigger ones. They sell these in like, I don't know, packs of like 20 or like 15 a piece on Amazon for really cheap, guys. Like, and I love making little charm bags with these, with like herbs, and sometimes I'll put little crystals in here. Or you could even make your own little tea bags out of like those little muslin bags. Put your own herbs in there, as long as they're organic and they don't have any pesticides on them. Put your herbs in there. Like, I like to use like rose and mint and lavender. Put it in a little muslin bag, put it in your tea, and then, you know, wash it out and you can reuse them. I like to use these bigger organza bags for my tarot decks, and here's one of my favorite decks that I was talking about before. It's the Joie de Vie deck by Paulina Cassidy, and these are some of my favorite cards. I really love this deck. I really love using these little bags for my tarot. If you want to charge your tarot deck, it's really nice to put in a little crystal in your bag. I have a little clear quartz point. Also, I have some amethyst right here. It's great for intuition. Just put them in together with your tarot decks, and then you could sleep with this under your pillow, or if it's a full moon, you can leave it out on your window ledge to soak up some of the moonlight and get nice and extra charged. That's some of the things I like to use these little organza bags for, and they're really cheap on Amazon. Honestly, guys, most of my little tools and stuff are all from Amazon. Okay, so I want to go over wrap cloths, which I like to wrap my tarot decks in. Sometimes you can get those at like Michael's or like any craft supply store. Any scarf will do, honestly. If I see a pretty scarf, I usually get it and use it for my tarot decks. Abalone shell. I can't actually find my abalone shell right now because it's probably still at my parents' house, because, you know, I'm in between houses. But abalone shell is a really pretty shell that you can use to burn your sage in, you know, clear any negative energies or anything like that. As far as the actual sage, most of the sage that I've ever gotten are from friends that have sent it to me from the West Coast, where they have grown in their natural environment. But you can buy sage in like New Age shops. They usually sell sage. So that's basically it. If you have any questions, just feel free to send me a message or comment down below, or message me on my Instagram page. Check me out on there at Bohemian Magic Studios. I post daily stories and polls and stuff like that. And also definitely check out BohemianMagicStudios.com for more tips and tricks on how to live a magical life. Thank you so much again to La Luna Moss for giving me the inspiration to make this video. Hope you enjoyed it, and until the next video, have a really magical day. Yeah, bye!